And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And the starting lineup for Miami. And it's Duncan in at the 4-man spot. Here's Johnson. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
It's stolen away. Here's Duncan. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Johnson. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Bowen passes to Duncan. Tipped. They retain possession. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Johnson passes to Donaldson. And there's James from the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Oh, the rhythm and timing for LeBron James. No hesitation off the catch. You love to see it.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Moncrief. Over Johnson. A nice shot by Moncrief.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Deflects the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Deflected. Pass to Arenas. Here's Moncrief.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Arenas.
2 minutes.
And that misses. That would have put him up. James with the ball. Here's Worthy. Clock at 6. Donaldson passes to Mourning. It's tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Arenas. Miami, no good that time either.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Here's Donaldson. Now, here is James. The rebound by Duncan. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Arenas passes to Moncrief. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Outside Johnson to win the drought. Down low. And that one's good. Donaldson.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to Arenas. Here's Duncan. Bowen passes to Duncan. Here's Arenas. No good with the triple. And James puts up a deep 3. That's the end of the first, and both teams still warming up their offenses. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
setting the floor for Miami. And it's Bowen in at the 3. Pass to Worthy. Now, here is James. LeBron fires one down.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Duncan. Here's Arenas. Check by James. From the baseline. And Worthy pulls it down. Arenas has gone 2 of 7, struggling a bit. Outside Johnson. With the fadeaway. Here's Worthy.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Arenas. Check by James. Out left to the wing from 20 feet. Arenas' shot is off. San Antonio leading. Pass to Johnson. And here's James. Fade away. He's off on that one.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Arenas. 5 points in the game. Launches it from deep. And Worthy pulls it down. Cuts off the pass. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Here's Moncrief. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. And San Antonio has possession. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Worthy. San Antonio moving the ball around. Good on the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. A minute 4 left to play in the first half. Arenas passes to Moncrief. Here's Duncan. Pass to Arenas. 5 on the clock. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first 2 points.
Offensive rebounding, a big part of the game right now. Teams love to send extras to the glass.
Here's Johnson. It's deflected. And they get it back. James outside. Second shot opportunity. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Arenas. Check by James. There's a screen. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Spurs out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Miami trailing. We've got LeBron James. Also Johnson out there, and it's Donaldson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Moncrief, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
The line for the Heat, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one drops. He ties it up. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for San Antonio. And there's the lob. Here's Arenas. 5 points in the game. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bowen. Miami moving it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Arenas. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
To the paint.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. San Antonio calls timeout.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
Here's Johnson. No points so far. 90 seconds into the second half now. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound in this one. Owen passes to Arenas. Here's Moncrief.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Johnson. Pass to Worthy. It's James on the wing. Again, the miss by the Spurs. So it's Miami now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and Miami again with the bucket.
Hey, nice hook shot. That's a go-to move for him.
Abdul-Jabbar's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Johnson passes to Worthy. It's James on the wing. To stop the drought. Rebound Miami. To the inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Johnson. After the basket by Miami. Pass to Worthy. Here's Mourning. James passes to Mourning.
10 seconds. First personal foul. First team foul.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Pass to James. 4 on the clock. Looking to get it going. Sent away. They recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Miami leading by 6. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Here's the pick. Fires from the wing. Moncrief, no good.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James, outside. Here's Mourning. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw in this game.
With the and 1. Defensive foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Alonzo Mourning. At the line.
15 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Arenas. Over James. Misses with the fallback. Jay. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Heat out in front. Up 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. And it's Arenas in at the 1. Johnson passes to Donaldson. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Here's Moncrief, covered by Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Mourning. James, outside, inside. Oh, it's stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Arenas. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
A great dunk off an even better move.
And so James will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 5-point game. The Spurs call time.
Yeah, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Attention fans, now on the court is the Spurs Hype Squad. Get loud, love to hear ya.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their plan during the break. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
And Allie, thank you for that. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now Johnson shoots from 14. Can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Spurs trail by 7. And here's Johnson. That one goes. Yes, sir.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Duncan. Here's Arenas. Yes, sir!
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now, here is James. Oh, it's off! Drives to the hoop. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. 6 to shoot. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Ooh, the shot misses. And it's the Heat with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Oh, he missed the jumper.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
And it's blocked. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Arenas. The 17-footer, and he gets the jumper to fall.
Very clever how he creates space against a bigger defender.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Yes, it's good! So Miami takes the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And time now to present our player
And the Warriors start out with the ball. A look at the Magic starting group. They've got Bird. Also Carter out there. Anthony out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Eaton in at the power forward. Here's Gilmore. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Giannis will bring it up for Orlando. Here's Anthony. Here's Eaton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Carter finds Bird. Giannis sets a screen for Bird. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Great play by Bird to set it up.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Thompson the bounce pass. Walton against Bird. There's the triple. A shot by Curry. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive enforcement.
Here's Thompson. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. And Walton kicks to Curry. From the top of the key, he buries it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Giannis dumps it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Pass to Walton. To the middle. Here's Gilmore. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Pass to Walton. Here's Cooper. There's a screen. Here's Gilmore. Eaton grabs the miss.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team? You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Carter outside. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Anthony's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A shot by Curry, no good. So it's Orlando now. Carter outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Curry looking around. From past the arc, it's the three-point foul. Curry's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
They're just out-hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Thompson is out there with Curry. Then it's Walton. Then there's Cooper. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Michael Cooper, shooting 1.
One shot.
And, Michael Cooper reportedly doesn't cut his fingernails. Opposing players have actually complained about leaving games with huge scratches down their arm.
Now here's Anthony. And the Magic can hold on to the ball. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 3-point lead. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Bird outside. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Anthony. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And Melo, a skilled shooter. If he gets a clean look, you expect him to make it.
Antetokounmpo against Curry. From deep. Curry buries the 3 shot.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Eaton the pass to Bird. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Curry. Loads it up for Giannis. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. A shot by Curry, no good. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Eaton. Now Giannis. The jump hook. Again, the Magic score.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Outside Curry. Thompson looking for an opening. Curry can't get it to go. Curry's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now here's Anthony. A 3. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton. Walton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray finds Thompson. Pass to Gilmore. And here is Curry. Thompson outside. There's the 3. Rebound by the Magic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it. Curry against Giannis. Now Curry. He's got 8. Walton a screen on Giannis. They could use a bucket, and that one released in time, but no good. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Carter. He's out there with Bird. Antetokounmpo is out there with Anthony. And it's Eaton in at the 4-man position. Carter with the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. And shot on the way. And the shot goes in. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Curry against Carter. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Cooper against Anthony. A shake. The rebound by Cooper.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Pass to Curry. And here's Thompson. He lobs it up. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Down low, here's Eaton. Out to Anthony. Here's Bird. Guarded by Kerr. Shot clock at 6. Bird finishing in close.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
The Warriors trail. Curry with him. 10 points for him. Now here's Walton. Pass to Thompson for the lead. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Bird inside. He's guarded by Cooper. Shot's good from Bird.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Curry against Giannis. Walton the pass to Cooper. Now here's Curry, covered by Giannis. For the finish, Antetokounmpo with the finish.
And just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Pass to Walton. And that one, good. Walton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Vince Carter on the wing, guarded by Curry. Here's Carter. Warriors with the rebound. Walton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Cooper. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot. Now just a 1-point Orlando lead.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here is Anthony. He's guarded by Cooper. Anthony kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lets a floater go. Gilmore grabs the miss. And here is Curry for the lead. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3/4 of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 1. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Cooper is out there with Walton. Then it's Curry. Then it's Thompson. And it's Gilmore in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Cooper to tie it up. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Giannis inside. Curry meets him. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Bird.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Walton. Outside Curry. 5 to shoot. From 15 feet away, it's good.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Here's Carter. Anthony fires. Jumper is off. Now Thompson. Anthony against Cooper. Thompson outside. That one misses, and a chance to tie it up. Magic leading by 3. Carter takes it inside. 16-footer drops in.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stephen Curry. No good from 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
The putback. Oh, Giannis parachutes in for the putback.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Anthony down low. Walton defending. Now Carter. The 10-footer. And that one drops.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's Curry. Now Thompson. The putback. Oh, sticks the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Anthony. Curry with the steal.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Shoots it up. That does not go.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So Philadelphia will get the first possession. So a look at our starters for the Heat. And it's Arenas in at point guard.
And if that's how you like to start the game, boom, straight to the bucket for the easy deuce.
Arenas passes to Abdul-Jabbar. These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul. At the line for the Heat, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. Good on both. Here's Irving. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Irving. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Don't blink or you'll wonder what Kyrie did with the ball.
Here's Arenas. First quarter of play, a minute in. Such a wide open look.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Towns. The rebound by Duncan. Moncrief, the pass to Arenas. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Arenas. Fires the three. Knocks down the long J. Arenas has got his second basket of the night.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Anunoby. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Not enough on that one as it misses. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Moncrief. Pass to Arenas. Over Irving. Arenas' shot is off. Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. Here's Anunoby. Back to Irving. Launches the three. And Arenas pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Heat leading by 3. Moncrief, the pass to Arenas, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Anunoby, and it'll be Philadelphia with their first time out of the game here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Irving. Now Anunoby. Here's Chamberlain. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of this game.
First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Will Chamberlain.
Take a break.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second. Heat leading by 3. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. 19-footer. It's good. Off the glass. Arenas has got 7.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Irving. Money from the wing. Irving's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Arenas. Anunoby covering. They set the pick. Here's Arenas. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 9 points in the game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Heat out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Joel Embiid is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. And here are the Sixers now. Miami making their last shot. Back to Irving. Screen by Embiid. Puts up a 3. And Kyrie Irving good for 3. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
A huge part of Kyrie's game. He's so good at capitalizing from outside.
Moncrief, the pass to Duncan. Here's Arenas. The 3 is up. Towns with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Anunoby passes to Towns. No good on the 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Towns with a rebound.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Irving for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Irving's got 10.
And we all know Irving is a talented shooter. If you don't absolutely smother him, he will find shots.
Pass to Moncrief. Here's Arenas. Miami, no good that time either. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Here's Chamberlain. Again, Philadelphia.
Oh, nice play by Embiid. Not just holding it, moving the ball.
Miami trailing. A minute 31 left in the first half. To the wing on the left. Here's Arenas. Miami, no good that time either.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Pass to Irving. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Embiid. Embiid elevates.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And 1:01 left to play in the second quarter. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Moncrief. Here's Bowen. Pass to Moncrief. Here's Arenas. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there. There's 47 seconds left in the second. Outside Irving. To the middle. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Arenas. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Miami shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Shooting 1.
Here's Irving. He's got 10. The 3 ball. Not going to go that time. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the 3rd quarter started.
Miami, 18. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Trombone, please. They're measuring up that shot. You will so. Let's hear it for the participants.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at center, filling out the middle. Pass to Arenas, beyond the arc, and score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Embiid passes to Chamberlain. He got a piece of it. Fast break Miami. Here's Bowen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. That misses, so he splits the free throws. 76ers trail by 4. Embiid finds Irving. And here's Anunoby. Back to Irving. Shot from the wing. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Arenas from deep. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Trailing by 5. Chamberlain passes to Anunoby. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And it's Miami with a rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Down low. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Anunoby. Back to Irving. He shoots. Towns down low. Still no points. Second chance shot. And it's laid up and in by Irving.
In the interior, Kyrie is money. He has the touch to just drop it in with ease.
A nice shot by Duncan.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Irving. 1:16 left in the third quarter. And Embiid gets a double team. Anunoby for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And he's such a unique talent at both ends. Embiid with the vision that time.
Moncrief, the pass to Duncan. Here's Arenas. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Arenas has got 9 points now in the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Here's Arenas. 22 points for him. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now it's a 7-point Heat lead.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
Irving looking it over. Here's Embiid. Ooh, look at Embiid converting in close.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Miami out in front, up by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. 76ers trail by 5. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Kyrie Irving out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. He goes up, throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Anunoby passes to Towns. And the three off target.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Embiid there for the rebound. 76ers trail by 5. Irving with it. Here's Anunoby from downtown, and he nails it.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And it's Miami's ball. Here's Duncan. Here's Arenas.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Anunoby. Irving outside to take the lead. The three is in.
Irving never gives you less than his best. He's working so hard to find those much-needed points.
Here's Moncrief. He's guarded by Irving. It's tipped. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Now Irving. Now Embiid. Using the glass to lay it in.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks from the moment.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. To catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys, are we having fun? I know I am. Just relax out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Thanks for that, Allie. Takes it inside.
There's no debate there. He got hammered.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. Shot's good from the stripe.
Well, this is what he does. When you need him to come through, he answers the call.
Here's Embiid. Knocks it loose. 1:16 left to play in the fourth. Oh, off target from downtown. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Irving. Oh, he missed the jumper. Here's Bowen. Anunoby covering. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. He knocks down the jumper.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
The 76ers call timeout. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside Irving. Here's Embiid. And now we've got an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting from Miami is Ball. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. Here's Irving. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Embiid.
And the moment Embiid gets the ball anywhere near the hoop, it's over. Too strong to stop without fouling.
Taking 2 shots.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, those are big free throws, helping to stretch out this lead.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Arenas. Beyond the arc. Ooh, the three doesn't go. And it's over. It came down to one play, and the defense held its ground. What a play. So a close game sees Philadelphia taking this one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Bird is out there with Carter, and then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony, and it's Eaton in at the 4 spot. Now here is Carter. Lets it fly from 18, and the basket is good.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Stolen by Bird. Anthony looking it over. Pass to Carter. Here's Eaton. Clock at 6. Now Anthony launches a 3. Sinks the triple.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here's Allen. Back to Jokic. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Giannis against Jordan. Goes up on the wing. Eaton grabs the miss. It's been a quick start for Orlando. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Pass to Thurman. It's O'Neal atop the key. Jordan against Antetokounmpo. And they get it.